Hey you guys! So today's video is going to be kind of an epic beauty haul. We've got some stuff from Ulta, we've got some stuff from Beautylish, we've got some stuff from MAC, and we've just got a bunch of random bits and bops thrown in between, and I never buy this much makeup. I mean, I say that all the time. At least twice a year I buy this much makeup. I think it's a good idea for me to film what I buy so that you guys can let me know what you want to see videos on. Some of this stuff I already have videos planned out in my head, but if there's anything in particular here that piques your fancy, please let me know and I will get it done. You know I will. Before we get started, if you are new here, my name is Whitney. I make beauty and makeup related videos. I would love to have you join. Make sure you subscribe if you would like to be a part of this little family we got going on here, and hit the bell and all will be swell. The notification bell, that is. So I got a lot of stuff to get through, therefore I am just going to get this party started. I'm going to start off with some skincare that I picked up recently. You guys know that I'm a big skincare freak, and premierlook.com is one of my favorite places to buy skincare. I will link them down below. They carry a lot of medical grade skincare, and I was needing to replace 2 pieces of my skincare routine that I recently ran out of and wanted to try something new, so I really needed a new antioxidant serum. If you guys don't know what antioxidants are, if you don't really know how to put together a good skincare routine, especially if you're interested in anti-aging, which is kind of what I do everything for the most part, definitely check out my skincare routine video. I will link it up here. It's also going to be down below. But this is the Kypris Antioxidant Dew Serum. The idea behind Kypris, the entire line, is kind of like this beauty and science meet in the middle situation, which I try to incorporate as many natural skincare products or ingredients into my routine as humanly possible. I'm not perfect about it, but I'm trying to get better. So I thought I would start with this antioxidant dew, which is basically a serum because I was out of my antioxidant serum from before. Mostly just using this for the antioxidant benefits, but I have noticed that my skin as a whole does feel a lot more moisturized and hydrated, so I can't get too mad about that. Next is the Sainitas oil-free moisturizer. I just needed a daily moisturizer for the daytime. At night, I've been using the Drunk Elephant Peptiderm Protein something moisturizer. I mentioned it in my favorites video recently. But yeah, I've just been using this guy throughout the day for the past couple of days. I really like it. I find it to be very hydrating, but it's not that greasy feeling because though I do aim to put as much hydration into my skin as humanly possible, I am a little bit on the oily side, so I can't go too ham sandwich with it, and I find that this one is really, really nice. Worn throughout the day whenever I just need to give my skin a little something something to keep it from getting too dry. So yep, once again, Sainitas oil-free daily moisturizer. Got some things from MAC. These are the 2 Patrick Starr collections that I figured I would grab and do a review of because I really haven't been into MAC recently. Like if I buy anything from MAC, it is to replenish a old favorite of mine, something I need to just kind of always keep in my collection. I don't really try new things, but I love Patrick Starr and these collections looked really cool. So this is the summer collection. The collection has 2 lip glosses, 1 bronzer, and 1 for eyeshadow palette. I am not wearing this eyeshadow palette today, although I might as well have because it's basically the same kind of look would be created with this. You guys know I love red smoky eyes, and this is just gorgeous, warm, coppery shades, but you guys also know I don't look things too warm, so I like that the 2 transition shades in here are a little bit more on the neutral side as opposed to a full-blown like burnt orange situation. As always, the MAC formula is absolutely on point. MAC shadows are pretty much the shadow by which I judge all other shadows. Even this far into my makeup game, they were the first shadows I really played with, got used to. It's kind of the standard for me, and I never tire of the performance of their shadows. They're amazing, and I haven't bought any MAC collection stuff in such a long time that I forgot how cool and fun the packaging can be. So that's the palette. Next is the bronzer called Give Me Life. This is supposed to be kind of a play on the classic bronzer that MAC has called Give Me Sun. It's a matte bronzer with kind of a warm caramel undertone. I haven't used it yet, but I'm thinking about doing a video on both of these collections, so we shall see how it performs then. 2 lip glosses. This, I cannot read this, you guys. I'm going blind. I don't know what this says. Hold on, let's see if I can figure it out. I think this says cream pie, and this says fashion something. I'm getting too old. I can't see what this says. Yeah, these are really beautiful, really, really glossy. They do have that tiny little bit of the tackiness that matte glosses tend to have. And they smell good, and they do that noise, which you know is like one of my favorite things in the whole world. I love it. So yeah, those are the 2 glosses. I'll clean all this up later, and it's gonna suck because I only got 1 leg. Oh my gosh, you guys, I get my cast off next Thursday. So cross your fingers, cross your legs, cross your eyes. On the 21st, I'm supposed to get my cast off as long as I've healed okay. It doesn't mean I'm completely out of the woods. I still have to wear a boot, like a walking boot, but I will be able to walk. And I can't freaking wait. I put the good vibes out into the universe that I actually get this fakaka cast taken off. Next is the Patrick Starr. I don't know if this is meant to be like the spring collection, but that's kind of what I get from it. Also has a eyeshadow palette, some lippies, and a blush or bronzer, I can't remember. So they had two different types of spring collections or flower collections or whatever from Patrick Starr. This is the Miso Fleek one. I thought it would be good to get this one just because it had a little bit more color in it as opposed to neutrals, which I felt like the other one was mostly comprised of. So this is the eyeshadow palette. You got a nice bright pop of blue and pink. This year, in terms of makeup, we're seeing a lot of glossy lips and a lot of color, which I'm very happy with because I'm so sick of the neutrals and I'm getting sick of the freaking matte liquid lipstick. So I'm glad we're mixing it up. Anyway, this is a really, really gorgeous palette. I will definitely be creating a look using this one as well. It also came with this guy right here, which is I guess it's a blush. It's a blush duo. You have more of kind of like a mauve cool tone pink and then sort of a lighter baby pink. Not normally a fan of pink or especially not cool tone pink blushes, but I'm willing to try it out, I guess. For lips, the packaging. There's a tiny part of me who might start buying matte collections again because I forgot how cute the packaging is. But these are the lips. Hey boy, hey! And this is, oh my god. I don't know what this says. I have no idea what it says, but it looks like a Dazzle Glass. So it's a beautiful bright pink lip gloss. The lipstick is a more purple toned kind of fuchsia color, which I'm sure these would look absolutely stunning together. So absolutely let me know if you guys want to see full-blown tutorials using these two kits. I would love to make them, and if I don't put them here on YouTube, I might do them on Instagram because I just started doing Instagram tutorials and I found them to be very fun. So let me know what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want my cast off next week. That's what I want. So I made an order to Beautylish. First thing I got, and basically the entire reason I made the order, is the Becca Be a Light face palette. I have some thoughts about this so far. I haven't got to play with it as much as I would like to have at this juncture. I am going to play with it more. Don't you worry. Let me know if you want a full video review, as I said. So I feel that Becca's trying to step on Hourglass's toes a little bit, just a little bit. I think they're trying to come for their own sort of ambient lighting, sort of filter finish product. This is not a palette of highlights. This is not like the shimmering skin perfectors at all. So if that's what you're looking for, you're not gonna get that here. What you are getting though are 4 different complexion powders. I would consider this like this new genre of makeup products that I feel like we're seeing a lot of lately, which I would refer to as like perfecting products, where like they're not crucial, they're not even something that anyone but you may notice the difference of necessarily, but they're really just meant to perfect and kind of fine-tune the overall appearance of your makeup look, which is what like Hourglass is to me as a whole, which is one of my favorite lines, hence the reason I picked this up. Anyway, here you have a brightening powder, a blurring powder, a blush, and a bronzer. The main difference between these powders and the Hourglass powders, I would say first and foremost, is the texture. These are really pretty. Do not, look at the sunless tanner on my hands. Like 10 years I've been sunless tanning. You think I'd be able to get it together. These are not as, how do I say it? Like I feel like the Hourglass powders have like a little bit more of kind of a silicone-ish, I don't know how to explain it. They feel a little bit softer than this. These are just a little bit more matte feeling and texture. The good news is it does not emphasize texture in terms of like what's going on your skin when you wear it. I just kind of expected them to be a little bit softer, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not mad. Like they're still really, really good. Brightening powder, I wish I could get in a palette by itself because I would take it with me everywhere. It's so gorgeous. The blurring powder, so far I don't like it as much as my Hourglass, which is what I use to buff my makeup out. It's what I would do with this as well. Don't like it quite as much so far. And the bronzer and the blush are very, very nice. They're very, very luminous. The blush I feel like is a perfect kind of blush topper situation. The blush and bronzer pans being so small, especially the bronzer pans, kind of cheese me off a little bit, but maybe we'll get lucky and Becca will bring these kind of out as as individual standalone products, which would be really cool. I really do like it so far. The packaging is gorgeous. You know, I'm a sucker for packaging. So yeah, once again, that's the Be a Light palette from Becca. This is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I just picked this up because I feel like a lot of people talked about it, and I'm always in the market for a new powder. I asked you guys in a recent video if you'd like to see me do a video completely dedicated to loose powder because I got like 15 of them, and I'd be happy to do it for you if you're still interested. Couldn't tell you anything about this yet. I used it to bake one time. I thought it was okay. It was just okay, but I really think maybe that was operator error. I'm gonna play with it some more and figure out how I like to use it, but I hear it talked about all the damn time, so I just wanted to see what all the hubbub was. The rest is Charlotte Tilbury. You know, I love Charlotte Tilbury. Beautylish is the only place I can get it. Like, nowhere near me actually sells Charlotte Tilbury, and if they do, just a little bit. I want all of it. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. Now, Charlotte, you're my girl. I love you so much. You're my fairy glam mother. I just haven't figured this out yet. And I think a lot of people have had the same issue with this when they first get it. It kind of looks like a giant concealer. It really just has this gorgeous radiance to it. If you're not the type of person who has to powder, like if you have more dry skin and you put this over top of your makeup, it would make you look so glowy and perfect and flawless. But I have to powder in the areas that I would put something like this, so I can't use it for that. I have used it as a primer. I like it as a primer. I've been mixing it in with my foundation. That's what I did today, and I feel like I'm looking pretty glowy, and it's really, really pretty and natural and soft. Basically, the idea is you can use this as a highlighter, a primer, a foundation mixer, all of the above, and I'm going to try to figure out which way works best for me, but it's not meant to replace your foundation. You could use this instead of foundation on the days that you want a really light, natural makeup look, and you can mix it in with your foundation. But actually wearing it as like a foundation, probably not so much. Haven't figured it out yet. Let you know how I feel. Let me know if you want a video. I didn't bring any makeup wipes over here, so I'm trying to swatch things, but I have nothing to wipe my hands off of, so if I don't swatch everything, that's why. This is the Supermodel Body Visibly Slimmer Shimmer Shape Hydrate and Glow Body Luminizer from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm getting really into body luminizers, body glow, all that kind of stuff. It's summer. That's kind of where I'm feeling right now. This is kind of a smaller bottle than what I would expect for something that's meant to cover your body. However, I'm meant to use this the same way you use other luminizers. This seems like a highlighter almost, like you would put it on the high point of your body. It's like a roller ball too, which is kind of weird. And then you just do this to flip and decide if it's on or off. I don't know if you can, ooh, pretty. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, really pretty. Very, very, very soft, light formula. It smells good. It's too early to tell how I'm gonna feel about this as a whole, but just kind of playing with it a little bit. I do like it so far. Keep you posted. Lastly, from Charlotte Tilbury, I got the Hollywood Contour Wand and the Beauty Light Wand. So far, I love the Beauty Light Wand. I'm trying to find a liquid highlighter that I can use on my makeup that looks pretty, which is hard to do when you have to use powder on your face. So this color is gorgeous. It is such a beautiful highlight. I do like the little sponge tip. It kind of makes it easy to apply and blend at the same time if you don't use too much of it. Contour, I don't know how I feel about it. It's a very sheer contour color once you actually go to blend it out. The tone itself is very flattering. It's kind of that medium sort of brown color with a slight gray undertone. Unfortunately, the only time I've used it, once I blended it out, that gray tone really kind of took over my makeup, which I've complained about before. Sometimes what I've noticed with me and cream contour, if I don't use something warm enough, it turns like an olivey, ashy gray color on me immediately. I'm gonna keep playing with it and I will keep you posted. So here we have a Lone Star purchase. This is something I'm really looking forward to reviewing. You guessed it. This is the Life's a Drag palette from Lunar Beauty. I have not used this. I literally got this in the mail right before I turned the camera on, so I look forward to sharing it with you guys. First impressions, this packaging is very heavy duty, which I do enjoy. I've told you guys before, I don't like packaging. I said this with the Huda Beauty palette that I got. I don't like this like screen printing thing. It's just not my favorite, but that's just my personal opinion. However, I do like kind of how sturdy this bad boy feels. Here's how she looks on the inside. We got some mattes and we got some shimmers and we got some color and we got some neutrals, and I have a lot of feelings about this palette. So many feelings. I can't wait to share them with you. So yeah, so far, this is pretty cool to me. So here on my channel, I think you can divide my makeup purchases into two different categories. You have makeup that I'm buying for me, and then you have makeup that I'm buying for you guys. In other words, there are certain products that I purchase that I would never normally get for myself if I wasn't planning to review it and kind of demo it for you guys. The next two things are some of those purchases. The Morphe 8L Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer Palette and the Morphe Bronzer and Contour, whatever, palette situation. I saw this at Ulta the other day. I do like this packaging a lot more than the regular Morphe packaging. I do enjoy that. I think right off the bat, these contour colors are going to be a smidgen too warm. I am like Goldilocks with the contour colors. They're either too warm or too cool. I cannot be made happy, but I thought I would try it. This kind of what I'm assuming to be a highlight shade right here, I'm really not a fan of already. I have played with it a little. It's not going to work for me, but I definitely want to do a full-blown demo and kind of review using this guy that's already in the works. And then when I was at Ulta, I saw this guy too and thought I'd grab him as well. This is the Bronzer in the style of Vlogger. Hey girl, hey. This is really warm also. Don't know if it was meant for me in the first place in terms of like what the ideal skin tone for this particular one was, but I figured it's summer. We all up into bronzers right now, so I thought I'd get it. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out, try it out, sauerkraut. Videos on these coming soon. I am trying to get my hands and my feet all up in Morphe because I feel like they're constantly coming out with new things and you guys want to know my opinions of it, and some things I've really loved from Morphe so far and some things I don't like at all. So we'll see where this one falls. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's already asked me. Yes, I'm going to get the Jaclyn Hill Vault when it comes out. God willing, it doesn't sell out before I can get my hands on it. I'm kind of up for the challenge to create like a different look for every single palette. That's what I'm visioning that I'm gonna do with it. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Also at Ulta, I got the Benefit Ka-Brow. This is a cream gel brow color with a brush. I got this because when I do my brows, I'm really happy with my routine as it is. Like, I've been doing it this way for a few months. The only thing is, like, the tail of my brow kind of gets lost in the sauce if I don't like get in there and dig in with my brow color, like my pencil or my powder afterwards, and then it kind of moves and kind of schleps around throughout the day. So I thought I would try some sort of like gel pomade situation to see if I could get that under control, locked and loaded and where I want it to go. I use the color number 3 in all of Benefit's brow products, which is exactly what this color is as well. I tried it out today. This packaging is so stinking cute. I love that the brush is right here included on top of it. It's very, very, very nice. I feel like Benefit really has kind of stepped up their brow game. You know, Anastasia was the only name in town for the longest, and then Benefit came along and showed us what for. I replenished my Lancome Genifique gel mask situation. I talked about these in my most recent favorites of videos. I took a great big long giant fat break from face masks for a very long time. I would say I hadn't been avidly purchasing or trying new masks in like over a year, and now I'm starting to get back into it. So if you guys have any face masks that you really, really like and recommend, please let me know. I am a little bit sensitive, so keep that in mind. And of course, I know about Glam Glow. I love Glam Glow, but if you guys have any other recommendations, please let me know. Please let me know. These are the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold pure luxury lips and firm hydra gel eye patches. I bought the Skin Iceland ones recently, about a month ago. I had never used those before and I really, really like them. However, I feel like I didn't get a whole lot in there for the money. This was kind of expensive. It was like 80 bucks, but you get like 60 patches in here. So I kind of rationalized it. So yeah, basically what you have here are those little patches you see everybody on Instagram wearing underneath their eye. These are really good if you're someone like me who suffers a lot of puffiness. I'm very prone to getting puffy eyes if I cry, if I have too much sodium, if I'm not getting enough sleep. Like my eyes will just kind of like swell and puff up and it's not cute. I've used these twice already, I think, and the good news is they're not making me sensitive. There was an eye patch that I used like a year ago or so, and I kept breaking out like right here, which is exactly where the eye patch would sit while I was wearing it. So I learned that I am sensitive to those as well. These have not made me sensitive, so far so good. Alright guys. You know I'm always saying like I don't really care about highlighters. I'm not a big highlighter person, and then every freaking makeup haul I film I'm buying a new highlighter, but This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Highlighter in Heat Wave. This is like a classic. This used to be very, very discontinued. You couldn't get it anywhere. Everybody wanted it, and then freaking Estee Lauder decided to finally make it permanent. I guess it's permanent. My Ulta had like 20 of these. I couldn't believe they were not sold out. First of all, let's talk about this packaging. It is like absolutely beautiful. This kind of like gold and white with pop of turquoise. Like, you know I'm a sucker for packaging. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Just so pretty. This one does have a little bit of glitter, I've noticed. I'm trying to get that top little embossed glitter situation kind of worn down before I use it because I do not like the appearance of glitter in my highlighter, and it has gone away for the most part. So she is just, she bad. She really bad. So anyway, to use this, I totally forgot I had it, or I would have put it on today, and I'm really stepping up my makeup collector's game by having this. It's kind of like, this is like the highlighter of like 2014 that everybody wanted, nobody could get it, and now I have it, and I'm just so happy. So Estee Lauder Heat Wave. Tarte Shape Tape. I know everybody uses this, I know, and I'm the person who doesn't, and I said for a long time I don't because it broke me out. Then I started looking at my tubes that I had in the past, did the math, and realized that when I was using it and getting breakouts, it was when the product would have been expired. So maybe that's why it turned, and it turned on me. Maybe that's why I was getting breakouts, so I decided to pick up a brand spanking new tube and see if I have the same problems. I've used it once already and I haven't broken out yet, so I'm thinking I might be able to join the Shape Tape fan. Obviously not the most exciting purchase in the world, but I made it anyway. This is the Lancôme Tinted Ultra Wear 24-hour, whatever. It's the Lancôme Tinted. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this lately, and I've never worn it before. I don't even know if I've ever worn, have I ever worn a Lancôme foundation? I was like in high school if I ever did. But yeah, this is a really pretty foundation so far. Mine is in the color 360 Bisque Neutral. You guys know I will pretty much always gravitate towards the foundation line if they have neutral shades in them because they definitely suit me the best. This I would say is probably comparable to like Estee Lauder Double Wear and MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is just their version of it. I really haven't got to mess with it too much, but I'm thinking about doing foundation review videos. I bought a lot of foundations in the past few months, and I've also got a lot of foundations that are just kind of really, really popular staples. You guys kind of want to know how I feel about them and if I use them and this, that, and the other, but I'd be happy to do a review video on this as well. Just let me know. Lastly is something I said that I do not like and I wouldn't buy any more of, but I've been finding which ones I like the most and kind of adding them to my collection. Stila Liquid Glitter and Glow Eyeshadow. Now, last summer I did a video using one of these and said I didn't really think I liked it. I don't think I really understood how to wear them. Now I do. And on top of that, I feel, or I felt at the time, and I still feel like most of them, once you actually kind of put them on the back of your hand and kind of look at them, it kind of just looks like silver glitter. It's like they have the cream eyeshadow tone in there and then silver glitter. It doesn't matter if it's the cream shadow is like a gold, there's silver glitter in it. If the cream shadow is like a bronze, there's silver glitter in it. So I don't want anything that looks like straight up silver glitter because like I already have enough of that. This is the Rose Gold Retro color. However, I did not get that silver glitter finish when I played with this. It's just a really pretty kind of rose gold bronzy color that I already know what I'm gonna do with it. Let me know if you want a tutorial. Oh, so pretty. I really hope they come out with more of these and kind of mix up the color combinations within the formula. Stila, don't put silver glitter in every single one of them. Like, come on, put some gold glitter in there, some purple, like throw us a bone here. Not everyone likes the silver glitter look, but I do love this one. And once again, this is Rose Gold Retro. Alright guys, that is the end of this massive beauty haul. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed gathering it all. Let me know down below if you want any tutorials featuring any of the products mentioned today. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up the video if you did enjoy it. Check the down bar for links to all my social media platforms. Subscribe if you have not. Hit that notification bell if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Love you more than you'll ever know.